This isn't just a moral issue, but by God it is a moral issue. It's not just a human rights issue, and by God it is a human rights issue. It's a racism issue. It's a racism issue built on colonialism, the Israeli colonial enterprise to take control of the Middle East on behalf of America and Western interests. It's about control of the oil, and it's about control of the Suez Canal, and it's about control of the Middle East region in the face of Russian and Chinese competition. So it's not about anti-Semitism, it's about it's about American push to keep its control in the Middle East region. And it is prepared to go to any lengths, to any level of slaughter, to any level of genocide to maintain that control. And Israel is the tool by which it is doing that. Biden, in 1986, long before he became president, said that if Israel didn't exist, they'd need to invent it. Nixon said, when someone said, why do you supply $3.9 billion a year for Israel? He said, well, it's cheaper than the Sixth Fleet, and we don't even have to risk any American lives. It's about using Israel as control. It's not about Israel controlling America, it's America using Israel for its foreign policy domination. Let's get that very, very clear. And let's get very clear that the Labour Party is 100% behind that American policy. It's got nothing to do with anti-Semitism, with supporting Israel as a Jewish state. They couldn't give a toss about Jews. I'll tell you what Israel is doing is dragging Jews into the gutter. And as a Jew, I am angry and I'm deeply depressed by that. And what this local Labour administration is doing is following Starmer with his links with Netanyahu and the extreme right-wing leadership of the Labour government. I'm talking about Gavir and Smotrich. In case you have any illusions that they're just settlers, well, Smotrich has described himself as a homophobic fascist. Gavir at one point was banned in Israel for his extreme right-wing views. I tell you, you've got to go eat something to get banned in Israel for right-wing extremism. I'm now going to read out the speech that I gave inside the Pensions Committee the other day, because one, I'm beginning to run out of things to say about this awful situation, but secondly, well, a lot of people wouldn't have heard my speech, and as a pensioner and as a Jew living in Lambeth, I think it's important to make these statements.
Can I speak just before you do?